Madam Speaker, please allow me to join my colleagues who have spoken before me in congratulating the Honourable Minister for Finance for the very comprehensive budget design for 2016. The budget goes far into building a society that is on one hand fair and inclusive, and on the other is forward-looking and keeps our economy vibrant with the theme of the future, a strong Fiji, a fair Fiji, and a healthy Fiji. Madam Speaker, I am in full support of the 2016 budget. The budget addresses the current realities, while at the same time prepares every Fijian for the future. In particular, the emphasis placed on developing our people in the rural and maritime areas, thus enabling them to enjoy the same opportunities available in the urban areas, which is primarily the basis of my support for the 2016 budget. Madam Speaker, the budget demonstrates government's recognition of the remoteness and the isolation of most of our rural and maritime areas, and further restates its commitment to developing strategies such as empowering programs to enhance the productive capacities of citizens and improve their ability to take full advantage of the opportunities available to them. This is reflected in the budgetary provisions allocated to other sectors that have a direct impact on rural and maritime development. These sectors include health, education, women and children, youth and sports, transport, fisheries and forestry, and agriculture. The 2016 budget provides a sum of 36.9 million, an increase of 14% from the last year's budget. The capital to operating budget ratio for 2016 is 70% to 30%. The bulk of this budgetary increase is attributed to the allocation of funds to the 4 divisional commissioners to ensure that they are fully prepared to implement government's capital work programs aimed to increasing the capacity for the timely implementation of programs. Madam Speaker, you will recall my speech on the same occasion last year, where I stated that our ministry would host the Executive Committee and the Governing Council meeting of the Center for Integrated Rural Development for Asia and the Pacific this year, 2015. For the information of Parliament, our ministry has successfully hosted these meetings in August this year. At these meetings, the Honourable Minister for Agriculture, Rural and Maritime Development was elected as the new chairperson for the Governing Council, whilst the Permanent Secretary for Rural and Maritime Development was elected as the chairperson of the Executive Council. The Permanent Secretary for Lands and Mineral Resources, Mr. David Tambosiwanga, was voted in as the new Director General for SIRDEP for the period of 4 years, effective from July 2016. For 2016, Madam Speaker, a total of 6.5 million has been allocated for divisional development projects. The projects will be funded in the 2016 include a new Wainua government station for the Upper Naitasiri, a Dio Corleus office in Nandranga, Wotolia Well Center in Nandi, the Tawaki Nursing Station in the Kaunrawe, Sianganga Health Center quarters in the Kaunrawe, Nanduri Health Center in Maduata, the Nambowalu Hospital quarters in Bua, the Nalotu Suspension Bridge on Niawe in Kandavu, and the Nangasele Udiwai Food Crossing in Niale, also in Niale in Kandavu. Madam Speaker, in essence, there are government programs aimed at improving and empowering rural and maritime citizens and communities to become self-sufficient and also to participate effectively in the capitalist economy, thus reversing the rural to urban drift. The emergency water allocation for the other end is aimed at supporting communities with the provision of water during periods of droughts and emergencies, as we are currently facing in the West and other parts of Fiji. Madam Speaker, the allocation for rural housing for 2016 remained at 1.4 million, but a further allocation of 146,460 has been made to assist the provision of housing for former employees of the Emperor Gold Mining Company. Madam Speaker, I join my fellow members declaring that this budget is a people's budget. As I have illustrated today, this
I
budget
thank
is...
the Honourable Kawaki for his presentation. I will now give the floor to the Honourable Elias Ndelano.